Hello everyone. Today we want to talk about academic interaction and presentation. My name is MOHD and my metric number is 210513. And our group members are Muhammad FAIRUZ ISSYAM and metric number is 211689, and HARITH Adam and the metric numbers is 212421. So our topic is about football. So do you guys know about football? Every time I get to watch a World Cup, I ask myself the question, what makes uh, football so popular? The last World Cup in Russia 2018 was viewed by more than 4 billion people. So why is football the most popular sport in the world? There are a lot of factors that should be considered, but easily the most important one is football's decentralization, meaning that it's played globally instead of just in one region. Other factors like its low cost to play and simplicity, and it also significantly contribute to making it even more popular. It is incredible how people around the world love of the sport of football and act as if it was a religion. Football is the only sport in the world that is able to paralyze entire cities and countries for one single game. This is why explaining why people feel so passionate about this sport is very hard, even for a football fan. So we continue to the first main point, which is one of the most important reason why soccer is so popular is because it is so inexpensive. Sometimes you do not even need a ball. I grew up playing football with anything we found. Maybe it was a can from a soda or a plastic bottle from a juice someone bought. Also in my childhood, I just used paper and sellotape to use it as a ball and play it with my friend. We will use two objects to mark the goal. This object should be rock, shoes, stick, or basically anything visible. Some kids play with their sneakers, in sandal, or even barefoot. The great thing is that we used to play anywhere we had space, in the street, in the school recess, in an empty lot. What makes soccer so great is that you can use your imagination to play anywhere in the world without needing to spend a single penny. No matter the situation, you can do anything to play the game. The only limit is your imagination. We will continue to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Danish. So, the next main point is play anyhow, anyway. Like as what Danish said before, the game can be played anyway, where is they have speech. So, football being an outdoor sport is something that give a huge edge over on other sports. But sometimes even better, that football is one of the few sports that exists that can play either outdoor and also indoor, meaning that the game can play basically anywhere. So what is say can play anyhow anyway, because there is no restriction. They can play football with just as we just need a ball and speech, and we can play with paper and tape them and make it a ball, or also can play it with a can. It also can develop skill. Football has many tournaments just like FIFA World Cup, Soccer World Cup, and freestyle tournament for football. Football also have flexible player. That mean we can play football 11 versus 11 style in the full size of football field, or you can also play 5 versus 5 style in an indoor court, or you can play it anyway 5 versus 5. Also, you can play 7 versus 7 with your friend in the futsal court. That is the main point why the football is popular, because we can play anyhow, anyway. So, the next point is football has a simple rule. Why it say have simple rule? As the reason why is a point of the sport that so popular because easy to play. It is because, like I said before, it's only need a space to play. We also can play with friends, so it easy to play. It also have high self instant because you don't require a lot of skill. Why don't you require a lot of skill? It is because football rule is easy to understand. You just have 90 minutes to make a ball go into the opponent goal as many times as you can. and you are not allowed to use your hands. A goal is worth 1 point, and the one, the one, the one team which more goal win, even the goal wins. Even 3-year-old boy can easily understand it. So I will pass the next presenter, Harith, for the last point. Thank you.
Thank you, FAIRUZ and DANISH. So, I will continue our presentation with the last point, which is fan loyalty. Let's reason why football, the most popular sport in the world, is fan loyalty. As we know, football is a traditional game, so most of us already familiar with it. So, the passion about football already in our head. Other than that, as a football fan, everyone has their favorite club, such as Real Madrid, Liverpool, and Manchester United. All which clubs have fans around the world that always support them. These fans willing to do anything in supporting their favorite club. That's why they are very popular. As for the conclusion, let me recap back all the important points why football is the most popular sport in the world. First, football is inexpensive, and football can be played anyhow, anywhere. Next, football also has simple rules and unmatched fan loyalty. Based on the point presented, we can conclude that football is the most popular sport in the world. No sport comes close to football. Everyone knows about this sport. Doesn't matter from which country you come. That's all for our presentation. So let us proceed with the Q&A session.